Hello Excelers and welcome. Thanks for joining me today for another How to Excel at Excel.com Excel tip video. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button below to get notified when there's a new Excel tip available here on my YouTube channel. And if you want to sign up for the How to Excel at Excel newsletter, which gives you 3 free Excel tips every month direct to your inbox, there's a link below in the description box there. And when you sign up, you'll get my free ebook, which has got my top 30 Excel tips. Okay, let's get started on today's Excel tip.
Hi Excelers, today I'm going to show you how to use the unique function in Excel. A newly released function as part of the dynamic array set of functions that Microsoft announced back in 2018. Now at that time, these array functions were only a beta release and available to a portion of Office insiders. But not so long ago, just recently, Microsoft has announced that these new Excel functions are available to the Excel monthly channel. So if you want to check out whether these should be available to you, I'll put a link to the Microsoft information below and you can check out whether you should have access to these new array functions, including the unique function, which is what we're going to look at today. So first things first, what does the unique function do? Basically, unique will return. So the unique function is one of Excel's new array functions, and what it will do is one of two things. It will return a list of unique values from an array, or a list of values that occur only once from an array. And I'll take you through both of them. So there's basically a couple of flavors to this function. So firstly, what is an array if you don't know? In Excel, this is just a list of items or a structure that holds a collection of values. Now these values can be dates, they can be text, they could be numbers, they could be strings, they could be any number of things. But they are a collection or a structure that holds a collection of values. Okay, let's look at the function then. The syntax while we work through an example. I think it's always easier to work through an example. So I've got a list of sales items and I want to return unique values from this. I want to basically extract the unique values that occur in that array of cells. So let's go ahead and type unique. So the first argument is the range or the array from where you want to return your values. So let's select our array, press comma for the second argument, which is by col. Now this is an optional argument because it is in square brackets. Anytime you see square brackets in Excel, in an Excel function, it means it is optional. So this one is a logical value and we can either set it to true or false. If we leave it as false, it will return unique values from rows. If we put true, we can return unique values from columns. So in this case, it's false because we want to return the unique values from rows. And the last argument is exactly once. This again is optional and it is also a logical value. So this, if we set this to true, this will return items that appear only once. Not unique, but only once in our array. And if we leave it as false, this will return every distinct item or unique items within the column. So we want false as well in this example because we want to look at the array in rows and return the unique values within the rows. You can just hit OK and Excel will spill out, as we call it, the unique values from your array. Let's go again and use the same example. But this time, we're still looking at columns, so we set that to false. But this time, let's set the last argument and we want to return any items that appear only once, not just unique, but they only appear once. And there we have. So butterscotch, caramel and coconut appear only once. These appear, whereas our first example brought us just unique items. Let's try this again. If we have a look, and let's say that our array was in columns. Let's do this again. Unique. Our array is here. By column is set to true, as we are looking at columns of data. And let's return just the distinct items again. There we go. It returns us exactly the same, but in columns. And let's do the final one just to complete the set. So we have unique. This is our array. We want to set that to true as we're dealing with columns, and we want to set that to true. Also, let's return just those items that appear once. There we go. So we can get exactly the same, whether it's a row or a column. This is a really useful new addition to Excel. As I say, it's one of the new array functions. Check out the Microsoft link below if you want to see if you should have the new array functions available to you. This was the unique function. I will be covering the other ones that are available very soon. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, leave a comment, leave a question, and I'll see you next time for another Excel video.